come up with an answer for that screen.
The leaner rolls off.
Down because their shot making is down. But you can't compare it to last season, or last series, excuse me, because Portland is a much different defensive team than the
Rivers, who had something to say the way he did against Portland. Shot it at 48%, just 25% through the first two games of this series. Booker leaves, ain't able to finish.
Just making himself available, but that little off arm right there that stops you.
It did look like it may have last hit Bridges. Now Phoenix trying to beat Denver down the floor. Here is Booker leaning in, got the foul.
You have him on the string. That's what Devin Booker is doing that they need to address early.
Hack mindset here in game 3. We asked him about the comments. He said, look, my team knows I'm a straight shooter. They're used to it, and they usually respond. 3.
And that's responding. You make
of game 1, and it was still problematic throughout game 2 as Devin Booker hits a fade impact on this series after starting games 1 and 2, just 9 of 26 from the field for 26 points, guys.
Yeah, Israel, they need him, no doubt, as Booker follows up the miss. Another take, and hits from 3. Confident stroke from one of the league's best scorers.
First, very aggressive in first quarters, especially in the last series against the Lakers, and it looks like he's continuing that aggressiveness here.
More slow.
And just taking his time in the post-up. Now, this is Aaron Gordon. This is a 6'8" athletic for the game. And then here, after he misses one shot, ball comes back out to him, and then he continues that aggressive.
It looked like he was shooting a 3, but they ruled toes on the line. That's why he shoots. For Booker, also has 2 assists in this first quarter. An 11-6 Phoenix lead. Game 3 of this best of 7. And Bridges knocks down him. We said, what have you liked best about the way your team's been playing? He said, the level of force we play with on every single possession. The aggression, the mindset to bounce back. As Rivers can't finish, Gordon and Jokic keeping it alive. Jokic another chance, can't get the whistle. Porter Jr. flies in,
and this Phoenix Suns team is coming right back at you.
And connecting. A couple times they got caught complaining. Porter Jr. the man with the basketball right now, Chris Paul.
Yeah, James Jones, my teammate in Cleveland, and in a short amount of time.
Jokic can't hit the rainbow 3. Nice job by Bridges to guide the rebound over to Crowder. Here's Paul left alone. Connects on a 3. Start for Phoenix.
Monty Williams was talking about.
Porter Jr. got it to go from the corner.
Denver Nugget fan, that is aggressive. That's a good side, but their defense is going to have to settle in.
Israel talked about how important it is for Porter Jr. He shot 54% from 3 in Denver's wins these playoffs, just 23% in their losses. Ayton to the hook, 6 points. Jokic aggressive, the Euro step in the finish.
It's not so much that he is a shot for anybody, but look, goes by Jay Crowder, does a Euro, handles the contact, and then tosses it up off from a 7-footer that you don't see that. You don't see that. They need him. He was one of the reasons why they were so successful in that Portland series.
Off the steal, Porter Jr. had it poked away by Cameron Payne. On the other end, Booker slicing and hitting.
Again, is still worried about that efficiency, that into offensive points in transition.
Here's Gordon. Henry rims off. Jokic, the offensive rebound, the putback, and the foul.
Things that we talk about when we talk about Jokic, it's his basketball IQ. Look, he goes and boxes out smaller players.
With the call. Here is Payne, nice look. Johnson kicking out to Crowder. He got it. On Jokic. Phoenix has made its last 8 shots. Will Barton into the game for Denver. Second game back from a hamstring injury, missed 20 games. Wants to be out there, and they need him.
Yeah, I tell you, he told me.
Payne stumbles, and Phoenix turns it over. Jokic spinning around Šarić, fought through the contact. Here is Booker attacking and finishing.
You can't do that. You get that out if you're the Denver Nugget defense.
11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists for Booker. His total field goals made from the first 2 games. Crowder wide open, buries a 3.
Got to figure out a way to get back in transition, and you got to match up.
He got it. 9 points for Morris. They had really struggled through the first two games of this series. Saric got hooked, still finished.
And here just going at my guy Paul Millsap.
Deflection.
And Austin Rivers, this is a man that was looking for a job a couple of months ago, has been going here and keep contributing the way he has.
Lost it there. Craig off the steal.
I can't give you that hype, Austin, and then you turn the ball over.
Barton being chased by Payne. Barton trying to shake Payne, could not, still.
Team, we need offense, and he is an instant impact player, Will Barton. So we can probably assume that Michael Malone might push a few minutes past 16 if Will Barton's playing well tonight.
Millsap on the spin, the footwork, couldn't finish it. Here comes Paul. Jokic still on the bench. Booker to Craig for two. 5 straight Torrey Craig points, and Michael Malone
with where they are right now because they had Devin Booker and they've built a team around him.
Booker, the only player in Suns history to average 25 or more points in 3 separate seasons. Oh, what a breakdown. Booker, that was poetry.
And you cannot.
40 seconds after Denver had cut it to 4. Paul gets the roll. Started strong, missed a couple there. Booker can't hit the 3. Morris step back 3 is good.
Here, like Giannis said, don't play with your food. Don't play with your food. You just got to go and eat. Get them dancing. Go in there. Get an easy bucket. No help. Putting him on a string. Almost like it's another defender.
Security blanket for him as a head coach is Jokic. What an athletic. Down now and grabbing at his left ankle.
And these are the tip-ins that we're talking about. Not only does he grab it, but then he finger rolls it in. And it looks like he uses because your ankle doesn't want to bend inward. Oh, yeah. He's in short-handed going against a great Phoenix Suns team.
Nice delivery from Jokic. Here's Paul. The incredible handles and can it for Denver. Gordon on the attack, got stood up. No foul and a turnover. Bridges on the other end. They let him play there too. And here comes Campazzo. 5-on-3 developing. Gordon kicks it out. Rivers a 3. Way short. Jokic there for the follow and the foul.
What? Just here, look, no one's paying attention, but he knows Jokic is underneath there.
First half, as he misses another than in his career. 7-point game. Paul, Nuggets are over the limit, so Paul is going to the line to shoot 2.
Getting those free throws. Watch my guy Jalen Rose and Jay.
Campazzo another 3. They need that in the playoffs, but 2 for 2 tonight and now draws the offensive foul. Jokic, the quick footwork, couldn't finish it over Ayton. Gordon.
Need all hands on deck. Aaron Gordon's got to find a way to get himself involved.
And he did. By goes 2 for 2 and 0 for 7 thus far tonight. And now
craftiness. He sees Jokic. Now Jokic shouldn't have reached, but Chris Paul saw the free throws earlier where he got into
everything work. How Hicks. Barton trying to shake Booker. Booker hung. Barton eventually pursued second quarter. Here is Paul. In and out on using the jab step. Guarded by Ayton. Jokic got fouled
against Devin Booker. This is one of the advantages when you got him in there. Now Devin Booker having to like players' injuries.
2 for 1 chance for Phoenix as well as they hurry. Paul bounces. Ayton can't finish. Jokic 3-second difference game in shot clock.
Look, the Chris Paul did the exact same thing. Once he feels a player up on, we just gave you that.
1,300 Nuggets fans looking for a stop. Booker with the shot clock fading. Booker can't do it for the first half.